comes the Kingslayer. The Lunatic Fringe!
And his opponent.
The pairing of Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins is that rare case where great allies also make for equally great enemies.
It's hard to choose what's more entertaining, Dean and Seth as a unit or at each other's throats. However, Ambrose should never forget how Seth Rollins once put a knife in his back and said it was just business.
When reflecting on Dean and Seth's past, Byron, I recall that the architect didn't sell out. He bought into the evolution of Seth Rollins. Simply put, it's not about how crazy you are that'll get you ahead, it's how smart you are.
Well, either way, Corey, Dean and Seth have a chaotic relationship. Either Ambrose is getting his head stomped through cinder blocks, or he's winning tag team titles with Rollins.
He wants to do this in the ring. Suplex!
Beautiful technique.
Ambrose starting to struggle now, but he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to rebound.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed. It makes sense for Seth Rollins to hold a tag team title with one of his Shield brothers, but to hold it with the overachieving Jason Jordan was the result of a series of unfortunate events.
In position for a power bomb.
And that's not a good place to be, Cole.
Oh no, we could be looking at a power bomb.
I think you're right, Cole. Look out.
Those unfortunate events you mentioned, Corey, included a long-term injury to Rollins' tag team partner, Dean Ambrose. Jason Jordan then inserted himself into the Seth Rollins rivalry with The Bar, ultimately winning the tag titles on Christmas night.
Yeah, Raw General Manager Kurt Angle must have thought the duo were good boys all year long to grant them that opportunity. Rollins and Jordan had their own Miracle on 34th Street fight, while The Bar left with Cole in the stockings that night.
Leave it to Byron to make Christmas references. Guys, you never know what you're going to see in a match like this.
I think we know what this is. Back inside the ring now.
As Corey mentioned, Daniel Bryan versus Kane from 2014 provided scenes we never thought we'd see. Most notably for me was Bryan carrying Kane back to the ring via a forklift.
That's right up there, Michael, but let's not forget that was also the match where Kane went through a flaming table.
When this guy's on, look out. Going all the way up.
I gotta say, look at it a second time. What a frog splash!
This one is over.
Uh-oh, here we go, here we go!
He knows he's in trouble.
Seth Rollins!
I don't like Ambrose's chances here at all. That might be the end of it.
What a stop to the back of the neck!
That's how you put an exclamation.
Here's a cover.
When it comes to brutality, I would agree with Michael Cole's assessment that this match shares similarities with the 2016 Reigns Styles match. Though for me, the biggest story of that night came after the match.
I'd agree with that for sure. Absolutely nobody thought they'd see Seth Rollins on that night, especially Roman Reigns. vicious knee.
Of course, Extreme Rules matches have resulted in some gruesome moments over the years, and perhaps none was more gruesome than in 2012 when Brock Lesnar busted John Cena open following a vicious attack. Flash! What impact!
Forearms for the second rope.
Driving down.
As Byron mentioned, Lesnar's attack on Cena in 2012 was without question gruesome. And furthermore, I don't think I've ever seen John Cena manhandled like he was on that night.
Yeah, Lesnar definitely brought it to Cena that night.
We got it covered. This one's not over yet.
Right now, I just don't know what it's going to take.
Got him caught.
In matches like this, guys, you learn very quickly which superstars have what it takes to truly get extreme.
Look, Dean Ambrose. He looks like he's got this. Reverses that one.
Regarding... No, it's not over yet.
Wow, part of me thought he was going to tap, Cole.
The reason they call Dean Ambrose a lunatic fringe is because he doesn't know when to give up, doesn't know when to stop. I don't believe I've ever seen a superstar as unpredictable as Dean Ambrose.
Somebody wound him up and he's off and running.
And now the Kingslayer is holding court over the crowd. Look at this. Oh, right to the body. That hurt.
I don't like Ambrose's. To elaborate further on Michael's point on why Dean Ambrose is the lunatic fringe, when Ambrose wrestled in Puerto Rico, he had ice cubes and batteries thrown at him. And he called that a...
And if he hit...
You gotta believe this one's over. I don't like Ambrose's chances here at all.
This might be it.
Oh my. Here's his moment, Michael.
He's going for the pin.
The pinfall and the victory.
A lot of action in that match. Let's have a look.
Remember this?
These guys showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well. The superstars in this one got after it pretty good from the opening bell. Can't complain about the effort, technical proficiency, or result here.
Here's your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, Seth Rollins.
Huge victory here in one-on-one action.
Seth Rollins made it a win.
And I'd say that match certainly lived up to SummerSlam's historic and prestigious